mandatory. So in this case, inside the corresponding square bracket they are given means it is a middleware. You may or you may not. Okay. So like that only request handler is going to be handling the corresponding callback function. It is going to be accepting a request object, respond the corresponding response object through response object. That is what the definition for request and response. REQ, RES callback function. Okay. Is it clear everybody at the last? All are listening me? Okay. So the same way only already taught. Again I am recalling the same. App.get. So in this get only you are giving the slash. This slash represents your localhost path from where you are just going to be accessing the information. Okay. So function, again callback function, it is representing your request and response object. So then RES is sending, that is response. What is sending? It is a server route. It is sending to. From the server side, the information has been sent to the corresponding end user who is going to be using. Okay, request has come to me, I am responding. Okay. So like that only, login, you just want to log in. Once for all your login, you are just giving in the single quote login page from the root. From the root means that slash represents. Okay, so that's what you are going to be having your page called login. From the login folder it has come, from the login path it has come. That's what the response is going to be saying here as a login page. Okay, the next is nothing but post. Once for all the get method over, we are just going to be doing the method called post method. So in that post method always will be writing the content. Instead writing the content we can say that one as save. Right, I can say, otherwise I can say saving the information from the login page to the table, to the backend. My backend is going to be whether all the values you are just giving in your login page, for example, username, password, credential you have given, after pressing on the login, it will be redirecting you to a registration page. For example, you are giving your first name, last name, your registration number and your class. Then I am just giving submit button. Once for all the submit button has activated, all the relevant information you have given, it has to get stored there in the corresponding collection. Collection is nothing but representing a table as a document search in the corresponding OODB. Is it clear? So like that only the same is going to be responding, that is RES will send as save page. From the root, the corresponding save has come. We are going to be following the function of doing the saving to our corresponding page. Whatever the information we have inserted, it has to get posted. Okay. So once for all, the assignment has been submitted to me. I will be putting in the my log notebook. Also, I will be putting here in the system. I will be having one copy. One more thing, I have to update the same in the ERP. So like that, I am just posting. Means I am just putting the save. Once for all, the save has come. I am just doing the modification only. Previously, I will be putting all zeros with zeros with zeros. Once for all, you are just giving to me. Then only the mark will be updated. 10 mark, 5 mark, 6 mark. No response, only 1 mark. Otherwise, 2 marks. Anything. So like that only your save page will be working off. That's what here the Express server is going to be receiving the HTTP request through the corresponding any one of the method. That is nothing but your get method or the post method through the corresponding root path analyzer. Till this, anybody? Any doubt? Everybody clear? Are you all listening me? So like that only the star. What the star represents? Globally, global handler comes, anything it might be. That, for example, in the search you are just giving off A star dot star. Simply A star dot star. I am just finding the file name. Okay. Star and question mark. What the corresponding star and question mark represents in the character user interface? Star, question mark. Anybody? Star is many, question mark is a single character. Those two can be called as a wildcard character. What is that? Wildcard. Have you ever heard of this? No. Please make a note of it. Star is representing A. My file starts with a name called A. Star. Any number of characters may come. But the file name has to start with A star dot star. It might be any extension. Now I am just giving A star dot doc. A star dot doc. For example, I am giving dot doc. That is the extension for your document file. That is 97/2003 Word document file will be getting stored in doc. default. Is it clear? Then in that version only you are just going to be save as you will give. In that save as you will be selecting Word 97 to 2000 document. Like that XLSX will come for Excel sheet. Document also DOCX will come. So I am just specifying A star dot DOC means after A any number of characters can come with the extension of only the document file I just want to fetch. The same way I am just giving A only question mark. A question mark means after A only one character. Only one character will come. Okay, not many characters. Question mark dot. I am just giving star. I can give like that also. You see now? A question mark dot star. What it represents? The file name will be getting started with a character called A. After A, it might be AE, AS, AP, AF, anything it might be, but only a single character. Dot, star, it might be anything. Any file. Here instead of star, I am just giving BMP. What is a BMP? Bitmap file. BMP is nothing but bitmap file. Using the paintbrush, what are all the cropping you are doing, or any image you have drawn, or any brushing event, any small minor correction you are doing, everything is going to be getting stored as a BMP file. Instead, we can say that BMP as your JPEG file. Okay, image file. So these two, that is star and the question mark, represents your wildcard characters. So wildcard characters, only star represents many characters, question mark represents a single character. Okay. So like that only the corresponding star, it might be anything from anywhere, it might come along the corresponding global handler. That is why we are installing the Angular. What is the installation command for Angular? npm install -g. That is globally whatever the Google policy you want, whatever the zoneless file, with the JavaScript file you just want, server-side page script you just want to open your file, with all the execution policy, all the set users command, get owners command, everything you are just getting activated or not. For that purpose only globally we are just installing the corresponding Angular @Angular/CLI. What does it CLI represents? CLI, all these things, small questions are your Viva oriented question for the lab session. What does CLI represents?
Command line interface.
Command line interface. In the command line interface, we are just installing your app called the corresponding Angular. Okay. So like that only it might be your handler for all path. App.all will come anything. You see, user / after user, whatever, anything it might be, followed by users. The path might be anything. /user /Padma /Microsoft Office /Java, anything it might be. Okay, but it has to get started with the path called /user. It is accepting. That is nothing but requesting, right? Get accessing. So like that only the global handler /user path. All paths for star, correspondingly only the user has come here. That's what it is, user path. Is it clear, everybody? Concept is clear. So this also I told on the time, applying parameters in routes. With the URL only we are just going to be saying all the how many number of routes you have, in that how the parameter value is just going to be implementing, how the same route is going to be made use for the corresponding similar requests. I am just saying of similar requests. If for example request has been come from the two users. Two users are asking for the same thing, A star, first user. Second user is also asking for the A star file, or /user /star, first user, second user. All the similarities rather than identical, similarities which is going to be taken off, and how that is going to be getting correspondingly used, applied for the parametric value in finding out the corresponding routes, the path. Okay. So like that only, if I pass with the user ID, I can use, otherwise I can make use of the corresponding product ID also for finding out this is my server root. I am just going to be get originated from here. Root directory, we will say. Root directory, what is your root directory? C:, only your Java file is coming. So what is the root directory for Java? If I am asking, it will be C. Instead you are just putting everything there in the environment variable, path creating. Whenever, wherever you just want to access your Java, I can go accessing to the C drive, or I can go access with the D drive also. For that only we are just setting the class path there. Okay. So this is about the applying parameters and rules. So next we are going to be saying about 4 methods, very important 2 mark question. 4 main methods. The first method we are just going to be saying as a query string, post params, regex. This is nothing but regular expression, regex, regular expression, defined parameter. So there you have come across all these things: query strings, post params, regex, and defined parameter. The query string means with a question mark, the key value will be coming. So whenever you are opening a page, you must always see your address bar also. Hereafter, you are opening any one login page or anything, you just try to see on the top address bar what is representing. Sometimes it will be saying as question mark, this symbol will come, sometime key will come, key query string will come, slash HTML, your file name, for example sam.html. Like that also your HTML page will get open. Like that the path might have been set with a query string. Okay, these query string or your post params, that is to save your file. The post param, then the post param will come. Once for all you are clicking on login, for example. Otherwise submit. A page will come, after entering all the details you will be click on submit. Or form create control, after creating the form, Google form, what it will do at the end? Automatically submit will come. So submit is redirecting here to the corresponding post params. That is your post parameter. Saving, it is going to be getting saved. You are filling a login form, automatically I am just giving any multiple choice question to you all through the Google Classroom link. You are answered everything, click on the submit button, automatically the Google link will get open for me. This number has been submitted. So Radhimina number, for example 105 or 106 or 109 or 145. Like that means that 145 will be getting activated here in my Google Classroom link. I have assigned the duty to everybody. I have to set in such a way. I can assign the MCQ to 3 people. Only the obedient people I just want to give the examination. Means I will be selecting from here. So one I can give for Maithili. Oh, she is okay. If she is not okay, I will not give permission for Maithili to attend that MCQ. If I am getting satisfied, okay, Maithili is okay. Maithili is okay. Radhimina, no, irregular. Means if I am not giving, no link will be sent to Radhimina. If I am thinking that she might be okay, fine, according to me. Everybody is not at all fine. Okay, go very well. What to do? All students I will be giving and I will send off. I will be setting the timing also there. Only the link will be activated for half an hour. Half an hour, whatever you want you can do. But after that, if you try to submit that also, it will not get activated. Right? Like that only, once for all, the submit is going to be activated. I am just going to be saying the corresponding thing as your post params. Origin, EX, that is nothing but regular expression. What are all the regular expression? A greater than B. Yes. So like that, if A greater than B and A greater than C, conditional operators or operator or not operator, and or not gate is there. No? So like that only logical operator, you can make use of any number of expressions. You can have C is equal to A plus B generally. That is also an expression. That is arithmetic expression we used to say. C is equal to A plus B. What is arithmetic operator I am making use of is nothing but plus. How many operands I am making use of? 3 operands. C is one operand for me. A is another operand. B is operand. I should say as operand.